Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to Pamplona in the north of Spain where I am these days. My name is Shayda Mas and I'm your yoga teacher today. Today's class is going to be a short one, but it's going to be a feel-good one. It's going to be a full workout. Get ready, get comfortable on your mat, and we'll begin. You're going to start in a kneeling position with your palms facing down on your lap. Close your eyes. If you find this really uncomfortable, you can always just find a sitting position of your choosing. Keep your eyes closed. I want you to start paying attention to your breath. How are you feeling? We're going to put one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly. Hold it here. Just noticing the changes every time you inhale and every time you exhale. Maybe you notice the rise and fall of your chest. Maybe you notice it more in the belly. We're going to try to breathe through the nose for the whole class, for the whole practice. If you notice your mouth open, at any moment, just close it, go back to your nose. We're trying to calm the nervous system, trying to concentrate in the practice. So breathing through the nose. Nice. When you're ready, you're going to come to a child's pose position. So you're going to bring the chest down, forehead down on the mat. Extend your arms in front of you. Hold it here. Breathing through the nose. We're going to go for a twist. So when you feel ready, you're going to walk your hands towards the right side. And then you're going to bring the forehead down one more time. Hold it here. A little bit of a side stretch. Opening space. We're going to walk towards the center to go to the other side. So your hands come towards your left side. Bring the forehead down one more time. To come back to the center, if you want, you can go to your fingertips or you can just stay here, right where you are. Nice. You're going to bring the hands behind your back. You can interlace the fingers and think of the hands falling towards your head. The head still down, forehead on the mat. There's a little bit of an opening on the shoulders, a little bit of a stretch. Now, like if someone was pulling your arms back, you're going to bring the torso up. You're going to bring the hands behind your hips and you're going to open the chest. You're going to look up. Nice. We're going to repeat this one more time. We're going to slowly come back to that child's pose. So you're going to bring the hands in front of you, bring the chest and the head down, hold it here. Now we're going to intensify a little bit our stretch. So you're going to go to the right side. You're going to put your left hand on top of your right hand. See if you can feel a little bit more of a stretch. Now we're going to do the same thing on the left side. So you walk the hands through the center to the left. Now right hand on top of the left, forehead goes down one more time. Hold it here, breathing through the nose. Come back to the center. This time I would try to go to the fingertips. So try and go up on your fingertips, still leaving the head down. Now one more time, you're going to interlace your fingers behind your back. Stretch. Think of someone pulling the arms, this time towards your head. And then all the way back, you bring the torso up, look up. You have the option of bringing the hips off the ground down. So a little bit of a back bend here. Pushing away from the floor, we're going to come back down with the hips. We're going to warm up the wrist. You can interlace the fingers, little bit of rounding, little circles to one side and then the other. Now we're going to stretch the right wrist. So you bring the fingers up first. Then the fingers down. Now we're going to do the same thing with the left side. You're going to grab the fingers pointing up and then you're going to push them down. Really nice. We're going to go to a tabletop. So on hands and knees, we're going to do rounds with the torso. So almost like going to cat and cow, but this is like a really flexible cat and cow. We're going around, making circles with the torso. A little bit of what you need in here, a little bit flexible, as round as you want to make it, as big as you want to make it. Make sure you do both sides. So we go to the left now. Nice. You're going to stop in the middle. From here, you're going to tuck the toes and you're going to send the hips up to your downward facing dog. We're going to walk on the spot. So pressing one heel down at a time, bringing the weight towards the feet. Really nice. Just walking on the spot. We're just warming up the legs, warming up the feet. Nice. From here, you're going to go up and down on your toes. So you go tiptoes and down, tiptoes and down, tiptoes and down. And now you're going to twist. So you're going to bring your left hand to your right ankle. Hold it here. You try to look under your arm. And we're going to do the same thing to the left. So you come back to the center. Now right hand to the left ankle or the outside of the leg. You look under your arm. We're going to come back to the center to our downward facing dog. Hold it here. Really nice. From here, we're going to go to a three-legged dog on the right. You're going to bend that knee and you're going to go to an elbow, the other elbow, then extend again. So left elbow, right elbow, extend. A third time. Inhale, left elbow, right elbow, three-legged dog, extend. Now we're going to cross that leg. With your right, you cross. And you're going to have a big stretch with your left arm. Hold it here. Breathing through the nose. From here, we're going to close the torso. You're going to send that leg back to that three-legged dog one more time. And we're going to find a pigeon on the right side. So you're going to bend your right leg in front of you. Hold it here. You can keep the torso up. Try to square your hips so both hips are facing forward. Hold it where you are. You choose how far, how close you want the foot from your hips. The closer to the hips, the easier it will become. The less intense. Now you're going to go back to that three-legged dog on the right side. So we're going to push away, extend your right leg. Beautiful. And you're going to come back to the downward facing dog. All to the left. Inhale, three-legged dog on the left. Exhale, bring the knee towards your right elbow, left elbow, extend. Two more times. Inhale, right elbow, left elbow, extend. Inhale, right elbow, left elbow, three-legged dog with the left. And now you're going to cross. You can extend the right arm this time. If you need, you can leave your left leg a little bit bent. Or you can extend. Now you're going to come back to that three-legged dog. Extend that leg. And you're going to come to a pigeon to the left. So bend your left leg. Extend the right. Try to square the shoulders like we said. You can stay on the fingertips like I am right now. Just making sure that your torso is up. You're pushing away from the mat. You're creating space on your torso. From here, we're going to come back to that three-legged dog on the left. And we're going to come back to downward facing dog. We're going to hold it here, breathing through the nose. Take a second. Recovering the breath. Make sure you're breathing through the nose. We're pushing the weight towards the feet. Hold it here. We're going to go for a second time of this flow. We're going to add some variations. You can always do the same thing we just did. If not, you can always go to a variation that's going to be a little bit more advanced. But you can always stay with the first variation. So three-legged dog on the right. Exhale, you're going to go elbow, elbow, extend. Inhale. Left, right, extend. Inhale, left, right, three-legged dog. Now we're going to cross that leg. You're going to go for that extension. Left hand extends. Left arm over the head. Now close the torso. Come back to your three-legged dog on the right side. Now we come to the pigeon. Pigeon on the right. Try to extend that left leg. Try to square the shoulders as well. If you want, you can go down to your elbows. If not, as I said, you can always stay just like we did it on the first round. So you stay up. If you want, you can come up to the hands. You can go for a twist after this. So contrary hand, I'm using my right hand to grab my left foot, the outside of the foot. I'm looking back. Now I'm going to let go. Option of going through a vinyasa, or you can go directly to your downward facing dog. Left side, three-legged dog on the left. Now go right left, then extend. So right elbow, left elbow, extend. One more. Inhale, right elbow, left elbow, extend. Now we're gonna cross the left leg. You can extend your right arm up. Look at that hand that is up. If you can, you're gonna close the torso. Come back to that three-legged dog. Now you come to your pigeon on your left. So your left leg is in front of you. Try to extend your right. Square your hips and your shoulders. If you want, you go down to the elbows. If not, you can just stay right here. If you're down, relax the neck. Try not to have any strain on the neck. From here, you can go to that twist. So we come up to the hands. We're going to use the left hand to grab the outside of the right ankle or almost the toes. You can go a little bit higher if you want. We look back. You can always stay on the other variation. Now to come out, you have the option of going through a vinyasa, or you can just go straight to your downward facing dog. Nice. We're going to hold it here. Recover your breath. Focusing on breathing through the nose. Take your time. Press on the heels on your mat. Make sure your fingers are active on the mat. We're pushing away from the mat. Nice. From here, you're going to find a plank. And we're going to go to a Vashisthasana side plank. So you're going to stack one foot on top of the other. First, we're looking down. Then if you can, you look up. I'm extending the left arm. You can stay there. Or you can grab your big toe and extend the left leg. Looking up, bring the hips up. From here, option of going to a wild thing. So you step back, you extend the arm. Now I'm going to push to flip the torso. I'm going to come to a plank again. So you have to push away with your foot, close the hip and the torso to face down. So find your plank, option of going through a vinyasa or go directly to your downward facing dog. We're going to do the same thing to the left. So find your plank. Now you're going to stack your right foot on top of your left. From here, you can stay right here. You can grab your big toe with your right, is the peace sign fingers of the right hand, and then you kick against your hand. Beautiful. Option of going to a wild thing now. So the foot comes back, bring the hips up, extend your arm. Beautiful. Remember, we're going to use the foot now to push away to come to a plank again. So you want to face down with the chest and the hips. Find your plank. Option of going through a vinyasa or going directly to the downward facing dog. Hold it here. And you're going to walk back towards your feet. We're going to go to a malasana. Let me move so you can see me. I'm going to come to the front. So malasana is our yogic squat. You want both heels to be down on the floor. Close your eyes here. Just a few seconds. Try to find your balance with the eyes closed. Now we're going to go to a prasarita. So you're going to bring your hips up. You can have your hands on your hips. And we're going to hang from there. We're going to interlace the fingers just like at the beginning. And think of your hands falling towards your head. So you want to bring the weight towards your toes. It almost feels like you're about to fall forward. Hold it here. Nice. We're going to come back to malasana. So you're going to close your heels. Bring your torso up. Hold it here. We're going to go for a twist. So you're going to bring the right hand down, left up. Really connect the right shoulder to the right knee. If you have a good connection, you might be able to bind like I'm doing. Keep looking up. Come back to the center. Same thing to the left. Left goes down. Right arm goes up. If you have a good connection of shoulder to knee, you might be able to go around and bind. Use the bind to open the shoulder more. Come back to the center. We're going to come back to prasarita one more time. You can use your hands down. You can open wider. This time I invite you to find the back of your legs. So either the calves or the heels. If you want, there's an optional twist in here. So I'm going for a twist and a bind. You can look at me if you need to see it. My right hand is on my left ankle and then the contrary. And then the other arm is going around and finding the thigh to bind. Hold it here. This is only an option. You can always just grab your heels or grab your calves, stay hanging there. I'm going to go for another kind of twist. I'm going to put my right hand down, left arm extends up. I'm looking up. And I'm going to do the same thing with the left hand down. So left hand down, right up, little bit of a twist. Pushing away from the floor, we're going to come back down one more time. I'm going to go to Malasana, so close the heels. Bring the torso up, hands on prayer. You can close your eyes like I'm doing. Nice. From here, you're going to come back to Prasarita. So you can open a little bit wider. This time I'm going to bring the hands backwards. So I'm going to walk past my legs. I'm aiming to have the top of my head down on the floor. Option of going to a tripod headstand. Today I chose no to because I'm in a kind of unstable floor. The ground is not really straight, so it was a little bit of a tricky one. So I decided not to go up to the tripod. But if you practice with a tripod, by all means, go for it. You can just extend your arms. We're going to come back to the front one last time. Malasana, close your legs. And we're going to sit. Nice. From here, we're going to extend our legs. It doesn't have to be really open. Just open both legs to the sides and a little bit of a side stretch. If you're quite flexible, you can grab your foot. So you can grab your toes. Use that bind to look up. If not, just an extension to the side. Whatever it makes sense to your body. We're going to go to the left. So I'm using my hand to grab my toes and then I'm trying to open the shoulder a little bit more. So try to open the right shoulder. We're going to go a second time. Try to go a little bit farther. You can try something different or just do exactly the same thing. Feeling a little bit more of the opening on the second side. On the second time. Second side now. Here we go. So left. Look up if you can. Try not to collapse. We're going to come back to the center now. Nice. Now we're going to go to the center. So you're just going to walk your hands forward. Now you can stay on your hands. You can go to your elbows or you can go all the way down, bring the chest down to the floor. So I'm trying to walk my hands as far away as they'll go. I'm flexing my feet to feel a little bit more the stretch, but you don't have to. Stay whatever makes sense to your body. Yoga looks different in every single body. Our work is to find what works for our body. You can keep your forehead down, head straight. Or you can look towards one side, bring one ear down if you find it more comfortable, like I'm doing now. Hold it here. Just a few seconds. Breathing through the nose, remember. Nice. You can bring the arms to the sides if you find it relaxing. If you want to hang a little bit more. You could grab your ankles as well if you want. Find whatever works for you, whatever helps here. Just a few seconds here today. Nice. You're going to find your way back however you can. Nice. And we're going to close. You can use your hands just like I'm doing to close your legs. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together. So this is Baddha Konasana. You're going to use your hands to get the outer side of your feet. You can bring the elbows to the sides, past your shins, bring the head down, forehead towards the toes. Baddha Konasana. We're going to come back up. We're going to go to Navasana. Let me go to the side so you can see me. So the feet are off the ground. Hands off the ground as well. Engage your core. Hold it here. You can stay here right where you are. Or if you want, you can do an extended version. So you grab the big toes and you extend your legs. Now you really have to open your chest. Think of your shoulders opening. You can look a little bit up. Don't worry if you fall, it's really normal. Just find your way back. You can try and open your legs, see how it feels. Come back to the center. Now we're going to come back to Navasana. And with control, you're going to bring your torso down. You might have to move a little bit forward like I just did. We're going to go to Halasana directly. So you're going to bring your legs over your head. Now you can have the palms down on the mat. You can interlace the fingers under your hips. Or if you need, you can hold your low back here. Now, if your feet are on the ground, only if your feet are on the ground, you can bend your knees and cover your ears with your knees. So your knees come towards the sides, cover the ears. Now you might be able to hug your contrary elbow over your knees. So you go around the knees, like if you wanted to hug the knees closer to your forehead or to your ears, hold it here. You're gonna let go, you're gonna find your way down. Nice, we're gonna go for a twist. You're gonna extend your left leg, you're gonna grab your right knee and you're gonna bring it towards the left. If you can, you look at the right side. So in a twist, we try and look at the contrary side. Nice, you're gonna come back to the center, same thing with the left. So you bring the left knee towards the right, look at the left. Hold it here for a few seconds. Come back to the center, both knees in. You can open a little bit wider than usual. You can rock side to side if you find it relaxing. And at your own pace, you're gonna find your Shavasana, dead body pose. You can move a little if you need, find what's comfortable. And today I want you to stay here for as long as you need. Keep your eyes closed, concentrate on your breath. Shavasana.
Thank you for flowing with me today. Remember that I'm uploading classes from wherever I go in the world. I'm traveling quite a bit these days to teach, so I'm taking the chance to film classes. I will see you really, really soon. If you want to take any more classes today, here are some more. And if not, I'll see you soon. Namaste.